Hey everyone, it's Kevin from GetKevInsight.com. So, are you just sitting at your desk and you're like looking at the time? The clock is ticking slowly. You're like, "What in the world? I don't want to be here. Is this the weekend yet?" And it's Tuesday, and you're like, what in the world am I doing? I am not happy." You go home exhausted every day. You feel so unfulfilled. And that's because of, you guessed it, frequency. So, when we are doing any kind of job, it either matches our frequency or it doesn't. And if it doesn't match our frequency, it feels very heavy. It feels boring. It can feel so unfulfilling, and because of it being unfulfilling, it makes us feel even more exhausted. So we're doing this work that we don't like to do. We're not happy. And every day that passes, it's basically you go to work, you're unhappy, you go home, you eat, you go to sleep, and you go back to work, you're unhappy. Remember that most of our lives, we are at work. So it really does make a difference where you put yourself every day. And I'm saying put yourself because it's a choice. Now, some people are going to say, well, I don't have a choice. I don't have the money. I need the money to be able to survive. And that's absolutely true. But what do you want to do? What would fulfill you in your life? I just want you to start thinking about this. I'm not saying leave your job. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is start to think of something that would make you happy every day, getting up every morning and being excited to go to work, that you're like, nothing else is going to make me happier than to do whatever it is. And I want you to think about it because that is our intuition. That is the other side pulling us in a certain direction. So if it's something creative where you're like, I've always wanted to paint houses for a living. I'm just throwing it out there. I just want to paint houses for a living. This is what I want to do. I love painting and and I'm really good at it. But instead, maybe you are working as an accountant and you're working with numbers all the time and it's something that you don't resonate with. You may be good at it, but it doesn't make you happy. Well, that's when we have to go, okay, let me write a list of what would make me happy. If money wasn't an issue, what would make me happy? So take the human 3D part of it out. Let's talk only about intuition. What makes you excited? If you had the choice to do anything in the world, you have a blank canvas in front of you. Blank canvas painting. But I mean, blank canvas in front of you, you can do anything with it, anything that you wanted. What would that be? What would you do with it? So then what I want you to do is write it all down and then look at it, and then put it away for a little bit and come back and then go, okay, is there anything that I can do with it in this moment? Maybe it's just something on the side that you do for fun that brings you joy. Maybe you every day you do one little thing that would be a step closer to that dream. You never know where it will lead you. So again, we all have choices, right? We have plot points in our life that we will meet from our soul contracts. And how we get from point A to point B, as I've mentioned before in many, many videos, is up to us. We have so many choices in that. We can do it the easy way or the hard way. So an easier way to get to, on our path is to go where we're feeling pulled. The less we go where we're feeling pulled, the more exhausted we are, the more unfulfilled we are. So now it's time to change that. Let's shift it now. So write down the things that would make you happy and take one step every day, even if it's a small, tiny step of just writing something down. Take that step every single day and see what happens. See what doors open up for you. See what excitement fills you. And then go in that direction, because every step towards our bliss is the right direction. The wrong direction is going in a place where you are unhappy, unfulfilled, exhausted all the time. So, things to think about. So, what are you going to do today to take the next step towards your excitement, your fulfillment, your joy? And take one tiny step today. That's all it is. That's all it takes. Show up every day, do one tiny thing towards your fulfillment and excitement and your bliss. And just see where it goes. Everything that we do in our life is like a stepping stone to the next thing and the next and the next. And we never know where it's leading us. But if we follow that pull, that pilot light inside of us, if we follow that, we're going to be heading in the right direction and our purpose. And you will feel like you have way more purpose in life than perhaps you do now. All right. Well, I am sending you all the love in the world, and I hope you have a great day. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.